broadcast and start streaming. Alright, hopefully we are about to be live. That's the hope anyway. It appears that we are. I'm not sure what happened the first time, but oh well. I don't know what to say. We have, let's see, YouTube is telling me I have an excellent connection now with no drop frames. Fun stuff. Wow, that needed some proofreading, honestly. I don't know whether, if this doesn't get me going, I wham going to start over completely. Wow, that is completely encoded Taiwanese. So anyway, welcome to anyone that's here. Looks like Ed B was popped in there a minute. Set up. Marshall said he's got to walk home, which is cool. You know, it's cold up there, and cause he's a little higher than I am in elevations. So anyway, things are changing. Hey Ed, what's happening? Welcome. Good to know you're still out there. I haven't lost my entire audience. Only 50% of it. Although Marshall did say he was going to pop in once he got home. So after that, I don't know, some blocks. Yeah, it seems to be okay right now. As you can see, this is not the same. I'm gonna move over here. We're gonna talk about some of this stuff here in a little bit. I just mostly want to see if everything sounds okay. I've been pointing microphones in directions that they were never really meant to point. But anyway, the plan is evolving. That woman needs something in her mouth. Oh my God. It's so bad. So, but Star Wars. So I got, as you can see, oh, what was that? Oh my God. It's another microphone. Wait, let me back up. Look. It's an SM57. It's over here. See? Look at that. It's pointing this way. And in theory, I've got a camera we're working on for over here too. What is going on with this thing? All right, let's stop gap. All right, can't fall through wood. Anyway, so we got that, and then let's see here. I gotta turn back around and look at y'all for a minute. Could we hear me okay back in there? Hey, Jade Star, welcome. I am really glad to see you here. Because I'm doing a whole bunch of shit that I don't know how to do. And I might have some really stupid technical questions in a minute. But be that as it may, I decided that those lights were going to go behind the shelf, so they are in their semi-permanent location. I'm eventually going to get some more for around the TV. This back here, let's see. Do we hear my Yamaha grand piano? I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear my grand piano, but I'm playing it. Hey, Frank Terzo, welcome. Hold on, how come Frank is the wrong color? Hold on. Frank Terzo must be made to be blue. Frank Terzo. Thank you for coming in, hanging out for a little bit. Glad to see that Marshall made it home safely. Thank you, brother. Glad to see there. Yeah, the view is going to stay this way. We're going to try another thing here. I take my headphones off for just a second. Oh, it's all is working. That makes me happy right now. So we're gonna try something here. Hang on. I did not get dressed up for this, by the way. I'm still in my jammies because, well, it's been a jammy day. Did brush my hair, I don't know, 10 hours ago. All right. So now we've got this, and I should be able to do this, and you can hear me. You know, Android got some issues, really does. So where is it? Nope, not there. No. There we go. There. Okay, turn that on. We're going to try and do a droid cam to see if my little setup here might be working. I don't know. We want to do the front camera. Alright. Hold up. Nope. That ain't gonna work. Exit out of that. I know. This is what live is like. You just gotta figure it out. This needs to go, there we go, like this. I know one of these directions is gonna work. I want droid cam. Alright, now I'm gonna try and turn on the droid cam in the thing. Oh, wow. Oh, hey Zach, what's happening? Good to see you here. Welcome to my craziness. Welcome Axiom. I see Lars Guitars is here. Let me see. I'm hopeful that when I go here and turn on S22 Droid Cam. Okay, ooh, that looks promising. Right here. Now, let's see. I probably should have set up a scene, but let's go this way. I'm gonna put my headphones back on because I look better with headphones. That's the back of my head. I've never seen myself like this before. It's pretty weird. Oh, Vivian Smiling is here. Welcome, welcome, Vivian. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. All right. So I got this here, and so does this seem to be okay? How does the microphone sound? Is it balanced? Am I overpowering it? Can I bring it back a bit? I know it's got the P's and stuff going on because I haven't put the little. I forgot how to put the filter on it. Sorry, Marshall. I know I'm failing. But anyway, once I remember what it is and how to do it, I'm going to put it on this one. And I'm going to get a pop filter for it anyway. I got a cheapy one around here somewhere, and I've got the one for the Rode, but I don't want to set that all up on this because I'm going to put the Rode somewhere else. I know lighting is not quite right over here. I have to try an experiment, so hold that thought. And now I'm over here. I got to figure out ways to make this automated. So I can click a button and make it just flip around the other way. So I don't have to come over here and switch over to the thing and then turn off. What do I have to turn off here? I don't have to turn off anything. I have to shrink this back down because there I am. Yes. Okay. We all know that Richard loves his tech, but he needs some babysitting sometimes. Anyway, so now we're going to try this scene and see what happens. Droid Cam S22 is here. So there's that. I got to make scene switchers now so that I can get these things going. So now I have this. I'll move that down here. I'll make it smaller again. Anyway, if this all works, then I will be able to record and talk and make, big popping noises happen in the microphone. So anyway, I can't see my chat, and that's where, okay, I gotta turn around the other way again. I'm gonna be so dizzy by the time this is done. All right, let's switch back over here. Look, there I am. All right. Now somebody stole my chat. I don't know why that always happens. If people would just leave my chat alone, I'd feel so much better. Yes, the keyboard's in the dark. I'm working on lighting. Lighting is a new thing that I have to learn. I have this stuff up here. Now, the ambience thing we got covered. Because as you know, I can use this to control those lights that are backlighting the shelf now. I will eventually get one for the TV, but I think the Hooter, scarf thing is going to come off the TV because I'll have a green screen tomorrow. Hello, Preston Smith's Music. Welcome. Welcome to my madness. So I've gotten both microphones hooked up, and this is now on a microphone stand back here. I have my phone that I can use the OBS camera. Long term, it's going to be this. My old Tab A, I'm just going to use it as a camera, and the screen's a little bit bigger than my phone, but I've got to wait till next month because I had to add the tablet holder doohickey that I found. I don't know, it's like $15-20 something. Or it might be a little more. There was a couple that were like 30 or 40, but I looked at a lot, so I don't remember. Anyway, so that'll end up being the permanent camera for back there. And I'm going to try and use the rear camera of that one because it's much better quality than the front camera. The other camera, I am hoping that as we start going through to check out the things that I'm going to fix, because I've talked about that whole professional amateur thing, and I'm going to do a segment, and it's going to start with the Ibanez. It's got problems, and it needs stuff to fix it. So here's what I'm wondering. The iMac here. Let me switch the camera. I forgot to do that. I meant to do it, but then I forgot. Can I do this over here? What if I do this? And then I turn around and do this. Okay, that I can deal with that. So, the iMac that's over here, this one, let me turn on the let's see here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I know it's upside down. That is the 2012 iMac computer. That is there. It's running. It's working. Everything's fine. I read something somewhere, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, Jade, just breathe. because I'm an idiot. So I read somewhere that I can take my iPad somehow and send what I see on my iPad to that computer over there that it is upside down to the iMac. So that's what I had to do there, and then that's my application. See, and we're talking Windows to Apple's. That's why I want to try and make the iMac talk to the iPad 10th gen. So said something about a screen mirroring or something. Anyway, I don't know. So we've got all that going for us, and I've done what I can. I'm very overwhelmed. I've done a lot in a couple of days, changing wires and getting cabling done, and I've still got to reroute and bundle and tie up all of the cords again. Well, that's kind of what I was reading, but what I want to send it to is this iMac that you're seeing in this picture right here. Let me turn this off, go over to the solo screen. Okay, so that iMac behind me, we're going to back up. That one right there is the one that I want to use, because if I can use my iPad long term as the camera for over here on this side, not only can I have another entire sound set up over here through the Apple stuff, and that USB 96 right there, I think that's a 2-in, 2-out interface. Anyway, I don't really remember. Long term, yeah, at some point we're going to be getting definitely getting an 18920. After discussing a couple of things with Marshall, I know now that I can get a Gen 2 and it will do exactly what I want it to do. I do not have to spend the extra money on a Gen 3. So, oh my goodness. So, I have other stupid questions, but you know, they're just kind of general questions. Now I have these two mics set up. Not that I'm really in an optimal position for it, but can I record stereo now that I have two microphones? One on channel 1, one on channel 2. And how does all that work? See, there's so many questions. Anyway, so we got software issues. We got Richard learning new technology. Oh boy, it's gonna be a deal. So the Ibanez, it's got problems. Like I said, I wanted to polish the frets. It needs the frets polished, so I'm going to do that. I got a new jack for it. New jack came today, and there it is. It is the jack and plate both. And I got this thing. I'm going to turn my lights up if I can. Not that one. Wait. Hang on. Not the optimum thing. You just rebuilt your pedal board, huh? Nice. Bet that feels good to have that all fixed up and set up nice. So now let me switch this over. I got to learn my tech again. Just remember, I changed things around. I still got a lot of work to do to make this all make sense in the brain up here, in the membrane. So, all right, yeah, this is the one. Now, this. Am I pointing it? Yeah. Okay. So, I'm kind of happy about this. You guys all know I've been thinking about the tinkering thing and all that, and then I tried to solder the old connector on here. So this is the new output jack for the Ibanez, and in the interest of being able to solder it, I bought a stopgap little soldering iron because I was talking about the 30 watt didn't work very well. Okay, so I don't know. See, I need to get my monitor set up and things. I got some stuff to do. But anyway, so this should be showing up in there. Yep. And this all came in the same box. I got this, which is adjustable. Nope. It must be the bottom one. Yep. Okay. It's the down button. To change the display from Celsius to Fahrenheit, you hold the down button down while you turn it on. And that's how that works. So anyway, as you can see, I hope, in the other one up there, this should be easier when I got monitors over here that I can look at. That's the key to this iMac being used as a monitor, so to speak. Anyway, 662 degrees, it's up to temperature. What was that? 30 seconds? So I got the soldering iron and the controller. I got the little doohickey for tinning the tip and making that nice. Stand with a reel holder, and I know I'm popping on my peas. Little cheapy sponge there. It's, you know, you're gonna replace that. And the cutest little wire stripper thing I've ever seen. That's a pile of crap. But anyway, a decent quality solder sucker. So, it does suck. So that part's working. And it came also with 10 tips. There's straight blade, angle blade, round with the flat edge. Yeah, it's you got all the things in there. So you got different tips. Okay. And the solder. And then I bought that little thing over here and it had a couple of wires and tweezers. That was all in for $22 for this little thing. And like I said, it took it like 30 seconds to get up to temperature. So this thing, if it gets me through just getting the IBI going, I'll be happy. But the IBI has got some issues up in here. Hang on. So the help that the IBI needs is right here in these saddle things. And how well is it showing up? Kinda. Let's see here. Can we get... Alright, that's a little better. So I'm going to turn it sideways. You got to move it the right way. So, you see all the little saddles? I know. Shitty work. That's all I got. These are all sticking way up. And the saddles themselves are flat down to the top of the guitar. So they need to be raised up. It's the same style. Let me switch back over here now. It's the same style piece. Sorry, reading your chat. Anyway, the saddles are the same as what's on Ruby, except it's a fixed bridge. Now, I don't know if it's the same brand, but it's the same style. It's got the little hex keys, one on either side, and you can make them taller or lower. Oh, and look at, I got a headlight too. That started coming in yesterday. That's going to be awesome when it turns into an open sore. Whoever told me that acne was going to be over in a couple of years, fuck you. Anyway, I got that all set up and things are going on. So I'm going to turn off this overhead light because honestly, it makes it really, really hot in here with that light on and the computer going. And now I've got an extra thing going on. Well, I got to do something about it, Preston, because those things they're like a cheese grater on my hand. I mean, I can't even feel the ones on Ruby. Um, I don't even feel those when I've got my hands up there. So, yep, 50 in zits, except I'm 58 in zits. So I'm almost 60 in zits, you know. So there's that. Pimples do not let me feel young. They're a pain in the ass. I do not like them. So, hang on. All right. Hey. All right. Hey, Charlie, what's happening? A little preemptive strike for yesterday. I've just been going over the differences and some of the changes I've made here, and I got a lot more work to do, but I'm trying to make a better studio environment. I call it the Bedio, because I mean, this is my world in here, and I interact with all of you through my world, and I want that world to be a little nicer, for lack of a better term. I don't know. Let me turn off this OBS Droid Cam. The experiment has made me happy. We don't need to look at the back of my head while that's on there. And I think I set the chat up. Yeah, I did. There it is right there. All right, so we can put the chat on. And then I'm going to go here and do this. So I need people to help me do some specific things. I need to get some help with what those saddles should look like on the Ibby when I'm done. I'm going to take strings off, put new strings on. It's full meal deal. I was going to polish the frets, and I was going to cheat and leave the strings, and no, I got another set of strings. I'm just going to make it all happen. So the biggest thing back here that may change is the cover that I put on the TV, that little Starry Night looking thing. I may pull that back down because I'm not going to worry about it till I get the lights. But when I get the lights for the back of the TV, where it, oh, man, someday I'm going to learn how to point at my shit. Anyway, up there at the top, it's laying over the top of the TV, of course, which will put the cover on the lights when I finish that out. So that's got to be a different one. Hello, Dwight. Welcome. Just doing a sound test. I got my keyboard set up. I got MIDI keyboard. I got my other SM57, my other microphone that is an SM57. There we go. That's an accurate statement. Anyway, just getting those set up and working, and new camera angles. As you can see, my phone's back there pointing this way. I just got a OBS dual camera, whatever that thing's called. So I need help with setup with OBS and scene automation, or and this is, I think I'm going to have to give in and start, because right now I use YouTube to build the live, and then I start streaming in OBS. That then tells YouTube, all right, we're going to start up, get ready, because here we go, which is what almost happened today the first time, but then I had to restart everything and do it all different. But I want to get that so that it's set up right. Yep, the keyboard's here, Charlie. So yeah, we've got the keyboard. It's here. Overhead cam for showing said thing right there. Overhead cam for that. I got to get some lights over here still. That's not quite done. Oh, hang on. I had to turn off my soldering iron. We're not soldering tonight. There. So anyway, that's pretty cool. Now let's switch back over here. There we go. And then, of course, the soldering iron, excuse me, it's not a soldering gun, it is a soldering iron. I know some hate the jungle store, but it is what it is, and stuff is what it is, and I'm broke because I'm trying to save for a car and pay rent and, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm thankful that I can get my total investment to re-upgrade my my stuff is $32. To I don't know where my 80-watt old school soldering iron went. It was just, I had a couple of tips for it. It was just a monster thing. Okay for soldering a couple wires, but I mean, this can, I don't know, some of it's probably not old school surface mount stuff, but not new school. So yeah, I played that behind my back. Actually, it's with the OBS Droid Cam. Say, Charlie, you watch this like a technology thing, which is really gonna suck. But see, there's Droid Cam. That's now the behinder of me. And I switch this over here, and if I make this, dang it, not that one, this one, here it is, this one, excuse me, make that one a small one, and then make this one a bigger one, and then I turn around over here. Once I get some lights, I know I don't have any lights, then so yeah, we got keyboards going. It's happening. I don't know if this makes it easier for you guys to hear me when I'm not talking directly to a microphone. Kind of talking between the two of them now. They're both centered. My levels look okay in OBS. Curiosity makes me want to know if that was sounding good. In other words, you could hear it. So I'm going to leave this screwed up. That'll force me to fix it when I'm done with the live. Switch back over here and get some stuff going. Yeah, I didn't plan much for this. This was really just to kind of test what I was doing before I had to go live tomorrow to make sure everything's working. Uno momento, speaking of which, since I made all the new connections and changes and things, that was, let's see, does this, I don't know, it's, if this works. It does work. I'm happy. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. I'm glad. Anyway, turn that down. Let's put this pick up on the top side. Oh. Unplug. In the interest of saving a 9-volt battery, next month I will have rechargeable 9-volt batteries to replace those with, so that I will have a complete set of those. What's Preston saying here? Hang on, I got my chat fell off. I still need more tunes for the list. Oh yeah, you're still looking for requests. Man, make sure you go over and do that and check that out. You can make those requests anytime. And Preston will get them. If he gets enough that it's too many to do his list along with what was requested, whatever doesn't get played just gets moved over to the next week. So check that thing out. Go look at that awesome Do Frankie thing. So anyway, this thing sounds pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with the way the other microphone sounds. I'm buying the actual Shure SM57 pop filter thing. It's only $35, and it's an investment. And then Marshall, I need you to get with me at some point so I don't do too many stupid things, but mostly to get my Reaper set up for the effects and the things I want to do. And besides, I'm just going to say this just between you and me. I don't want anybody else to be spreading stuff around, but I fucking miss you, okay? We haven't talked directly for like, I don't know, too goddamn long, because I don't remember when it was. So, yeah, I know I need something, but I also want to talk to you, because don't tell anybody. I kind of like you. So, yeah. So yeah, we're going to get into doing some guitar repair. We're going to get into doing some soldering. We're going to get into doing some crazy stuff. I will probably just do those on Tuesday night, because those are only going to be... Hey, James, Jam Pro Sound. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. And you and I are going to chat too at some point. I'm already trying to wrestle with Jade, get Jade involved and helping me with the Apple stuff, and Marshall to help me with the Reaper. I mean, well, some of it's kind of Reaper, but most of it's OBS stuff and things like that. And then you for automation things, because I need help. I have new things hooked up to my technology bus. That's my computer. And I got to organize them all. I really like the automation thing, and that looks exciting. So I'll shoot you a message when I'm ready to use you with no remorse or regard for your feelings. That came out wrong. Anyway, yeah, I'll get a hold of you and let you know what you need. But yeah, I'm gonna have a Bedio. We're gonna be in my 100 square feet of world, and I'm gonna make this look and sound as nice as I possibly can. Now I could say it's for you, but really, it's for me. Really made connections with some of you, most especially Marshall and Mark, and now Justin. Just super cool people. Creepy but fun, right? Yes, exactly. So, yeah, we get some things going. I just want this live stream. I know I call it the Lame Live. That's supposed to be sarcasm and satire a little bit. And it did start out pretty lame, but I'm actually pretty happy with what it's doing now. And with the addition of being able to now do more technical things on the side as well as the music, I am currently working on 2 collabs that'll be coming out soon. If I gotta wait, I don't. I'm slow on these things, and the reason I'm slow is because I can only record whatever I want to record, especially vocals or acoustic guitar, when my roommate has gone to work. And then I've got, a few hours in the evening until, 10, 11 o'clock. That's my time to be able to do it. So I've been hard after it, and Preston and I have something good. I have something to send to him here in a couple of days. I ran through it twice today, and I'm pretty happy with what I got going, Preston. So I'll be getting you a track here very, very soon. And I think I said hello to Dwight Bailey, but if I didn't, I don't remember for sure. Thank you, Dwight Bailey. Good to see you here. Yeah, Preston's a pretty cool guy for a guitar teacher. he knows which end to strum, that's for sure. I've got I still got a lot to do. I know I was gonna. I have plans that I don't know how to implement. As you can see, we're going with a pink theme. I mean, weird, right? Because it's me. Oh, that's okay, Vivian. No worries. This is really just to catch you guys up with what's going on with me and the Bedio and getting all that stuff done. Tomorrow will be the normal AIM Live, and I'll be cracking jokes and playing music and whatever I can get away with doing. I might even try and sing something. I know that sounds kind of weird, but with all these microphones surrounding me now from front and the back and cameras pointing at me, I'm starting to get kind of ritzified, And thank you very much, Mark Tanner. Mark Tanner, fantastic. Glad to see you. So yeah. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I'm gonna get my other phone, get my phone down from over there. And Jade Star, if you're lurking out there, you can just shoot me an email. You do not have to answer me in chat here. I'd rather have it in print anyway. If you could shoot me, Hetriani, welcome. If you could shoot me a dongle that I should get for the 10th gen iPad. I'm losing my mind trying to figure out what dongle I need so that I can hook up the stuff that I want to hook up. I know I have to have a self-powered USB hub. I've got that on the list. But the actual dongle that's going to plug in to the Thunderbolt 4 on the iPad, I don't know which one to get. There's like 1,000 of them out there, and I don't know. I just want to be able to connect my stuff into that and try the whole GarageBand music thing and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. And I depend on you, Jade, to teach me how to do that in your off time when you have nothing better to do. You can just shoot me a little email that explains it in detail, step by step, preferably with pictures. I'm completely joking. But yeah, if you have a dongle that you like, brand or type or style, I'm trying to get something that's 7-ish ports or whatever for the thing, because I know I'm going to want to do external display and stuff. So plan to buy as much Apple stuff as I can afford to. Like my cords are Apple cords, my adapters are going to be Apple adapters, and I do have one non-Apple cord that I use for my tablet, but it's already been tested and it'll do charging up to 60 watts, I think, which is fine for that one. So, stuff there. Hey, welcome, Clay. Good to see you popping in. Conspiracy Music. Oh, working hard to promote you. That's that guy. Him and that Doc Danger. Holy smackerels. They need big thank yous. You guys need to stroke the egos. They've been out working hard. Really hard, going out and doing their road show and connecting with other communities and people. And look, you're getting very sleepy. You are getting very sleepy. Yeah, no, here, let me stop. It's irritating as fuck. Anyway, So yeah, definitely check them out. Usually catch their home show. I don't catch a lot of Clay and Doc on the road shows. Sometimes, but they are on some really cool panels. And that brings me to the final thing that I want to put out there that me, this guy, needs help with. Um, like I said earlier, right now I make my stream up in the studio in YouTube and get it all scheduled and all the stuff done, and then I go into OBS, click start streaming. It tells me, hey, the fuck do you want me to do? You go to manage, yada yada yada. Then choose the one you want to use for the settings that you scheduled for that day and time, and then away you go. So that's how I'm doing this live right now. That's exactly how it's happening. But I would like to be able to have guests or people that come in and want to hang out or play something or promote their album or just say stupid stuff about me because I'm an idiot. I mean, I think this could really be fun, and yet another uh, another way to interact with you guys on a live basis, because remember, the repair show is going to be live, and then I want to do this other stuff live if I can, and to do the lame live and the thing there. I still need people to volunteer to be my amp tech. That was fun. I really enjoyed doing that, and I was learning quite a lot about amplifier adjustments. Now I know I'm working on a virtual one. Oh, and speaking of amps, don't forget, I broke the USB connector on my Mustang Mustang 2 version 2. There it is. Oh, no, you'll no, Justin, you'll understand when you start actually working with me and trying to explain things to me. You'll understand. My brain, yeah, I'm an old guy. That's also being facetious, and that's just me. So yeah, I know that lack of experience is not make one an idiot, but I was kind of doing that deal. Need your own DJ. I am can be a pretty good DJ in the respect of, I've done a little bit of sound for live shows, done a little bit of sound for the karaoke thing, and I did that for a good many years. And you pick up a couple of things, at least the stuff you need to do for that kind of, that was all analog. It was, that speaker gets plugged into this one, and that speaker gets plugged into this, and then I don't remember what we were using for an interface, but anyway, it was crazy. So it's fun, and I'm learning a lot. I'm making my brain cramp quite often, as a matter of fact, and I'm not sure. Wait, what are we? How come that? Why did that open? Don't be open. Stay. All right. So and I've given up on Logitech. Yeah, that would solve the bigger problem, in my opinion. Is why do all these other programs, StreamYard and Rickenbacker, I don't know, I'm making it up. There's one out there starts with an R, and then there's the Spanky one, and this. Well, yeah, we all work hard to have stereo music. I want to be able to broadcast like I do now in stereo. It's simulated stereo with the music, because until now I only had one microphone hooked up at any one given time. Now I got two. Theoretically, if I was smart enough, I could do that. See, look, Justin is already, man, oh man, this, look at that. OBS can host a guest. This I did not know. So, yeah, we need to have a chat. We just do. So I will send you a message in the next few days. And I'll kind of give you an overview of what I don't know and what I want to do, or what I want to know if it's possible to do, and then we can get together and talk about it. And then yes, I know, and I was just getting to that part, and then Justin has offered to to help and whatnot, but you are a professional sound engineer and you have spent your lifetime working on your trade. So I have no problem paying you for time to help me do stuff. That's more than just giving me a set of instructions, where you got to sit down and actually do some education. At that point, I feel like I am gleaning from your experience, and I just want it to be better. I want all of this quality to improve. I want my sound quality to improve. I want my mistakes to go down. But I don't want to spend my life in the software. See, Axiom, he's bringing it up too. And I'm sorry if I refer to you. I'm going to get this straight right now because I know a lot of you are guys. There's a few ladies out there. Vivian Smiling being one, Naya being another. Lorius Mishmash and Lady Rhodaline Straight, who has all of my positive energy is going to that lady right now. I hope this break brings her what she needs. But anyway, in the interest of improving this stream, I'm going to try and learn stuff and do that. But I have the tools I need apparently already to be able to do what I want to do. And I'm not going to have a panel show every week. I'm not going to, but if I want to invite Clay to come in with Doc Danger and we want to do a promo and we're talking about some stuff, or I'm going to do a stupid contest and they're going to supply something for whatever the promo would be that we would need to do that. I'd just like to be able to do that. I'm not opposed to using StreamYards. I'm not even opposed to paying for StreamYards to get the more features as things go, but I don't know that I want to learn StreamYards if I don't need to. And I know you've done that Prism. Played around with that, Mark. I saw that. So Prism is a front end for OBS and makes stuff way simpler. I'll have to go and look at that. We've already talked about you and I getting together so I can make these all be networked together. I have a total of 3 computers. I have my Dell, whatever the hell it is, laptop. I have my Windows PC machine, and I have the 2012 Mac. Works perfect. This thing's super. What a great display. But yeah, I want to make all of my pieces be able to talk to each other, so I can use resources from more than one. I can have music going, and it's just one computer is doing this part for that. It's a dream. I have a vision somewhere in, I don't know, somewhere in my head. I haven't placed it just yet, but it's in there, and I'm really looking forward to this journey. Smart Fund, yeah, there we go. I need a lot of money for that, as my smarts are low and getting lower every day. I used to know how to spell words. I can barely say cat, and by tomorrow I don't think I'm going to remember how to spell it. And my water bottle gave up the ghost. I'm very disappointed. I could technically warranty it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to throw it away. This, as I knew it would, where this bends, inside of here, can you see that? Yeah, kind of. Anyway, where that goes together, yeah, the silicone ripped. So, yeah, my brain is, it's charging me overdraft fees. So I need all the help I can get. Oh man. Yeah, Charlie, we're still in Tuesday. We haven't made it there. This was just a sound test and me coming on here saying a bunch of stupid shit. Hi to my friends, letting Preston know what's happening and things are cool, and that Justin and I need some some of his help, and that I miss the fuck out of Marshall, and just saying, I mean, I said all that stuff before, and I don't want to harp on it. I don't want to keep bringing up the how much I miss him, and how much I haven't talked to him very much, because he's been busy. He's got important stuff to do, because he keeps musicians playing and helps new musicians become better musicians. So, yeah, there's that. I kind of like him. And that's it, really. That's kind of all we had going on. I know the guitar sounds are coming through, although I don't know how. Oh, I know that, Preston. I don't feel rushed. I don't at all feel rushed. I think I'm ready. I've been practicing. I got the rhythms down pretty good. I think I'm ready to go and get something recorded, and then we can kind of, as we talked about, over the next couple of weeks, start working on other things that have to do with that collab and getting those things working. Tickets on a dirty, I don't know. Oh yeah, Head, I completely agree. I completely agree. Some of the best people I have met in my life, that's all 58 of my years, are in this community, and some of them are in this room right now. I started into this community 2 years ago, approximately, give or take. And this community's watched me struggle through sound, through moving, through issues with my computer crashing, with thing after thing after thing, and now I'm finally getting down there. Yeah, nothing to it but to do it. That's exactly right, Preston. 100%. So I think that with all the mental health stuff that I'm doing and trying to help out my psychological health, my mental health, as well as my physical health, so I'm trying to watch what I eat somewhat, at least a bit, and take good care of myself. Stick around for a day or two, maybe see some of my grandkids become adults, maybe even get a couple of grand ones. I might be getting pretty good at this whole parent-grandparent thing by the time I get to the grands. I sucked ass on the first ones. My kids, oh, those poor kids. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. I had a lot to learn, and they taught me a lot. Then now with grandkids, I got 7 of them little rugrats running around, and I'm watching Doritos disappear into your mouth. Yep. Yeah. So you got to make sure you get the right camera angle and good lighting for that every time. It's just like, oh my goodness, fun stuff. So yeah, we got all the technology hooked up that I can hook up to my 4i4. It is tapped out everything now except for MIDI. MIDI is the only thing I have not connected to it for the moment. I reserve the right to do that later, because I do have another MIDI board that is a dual keyboard stand, although it blocks the guitars somewhat. But I've been hemming and hawing. I've been talking about all this crap forever, how I want to do this and I want to do that, and I want to have the things set up so I can use my keyboard to get my MIDI working. And well, I've just decided it's time to stop talking about it and start doing it. I have a ton of work to do in that corner over there. All this stuff has to move and kind of amalgamate. That's the best thing I can come up with. So, oh my goodness. Well, you got to worry about the day when it starts, man. That's how I take it. Right now, it's what's happening right now. I don't know what that is, Charlie. I'm sure that a MIDI 8x8 patch bay is fucking amazing, and a thing that'd be really cool. But working on, I'm going to do pedal board, and I don't know what the next pedal is that I want to get though. I've got the wah pedal now, and that's fun to play with, and I've got the trem pedal for the trem sound. Yeah, I don't know what I want to get. Yeah, there comes a point where you have to make a decision and upgrade tech. I don't know why you can hear my vocal right now or my guitar coming through OBS, because I broke that USB connector off of my Mustang 2, which I was not using as an amplifier. I was using it as a sound device in the computer to send my stuff from Reaper into OBS. Oh, okay. I see. Cool. So, what was I talking about? That was MIDI stuff and then something else, and lost my whole train of thought again. Just, fun stuff. Oh, you guys have all seen me before. You know the drill. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Upgrading equipment. Anyway, I have one more USB audio interface. Once I find it, it's that Newear microphone that I got. It's not copying the Yeti. I can't remember which one it is, but it's the one. It's the little blue and chrome round microphone. Yeah. Take a deep dive into MIDI config and setting your device throughout. You can essentially do everything without a MIDI patch bay. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a guitar player yet, so I would have to be the singer, I guess. So if I was in Preston's band, I gotta buy the soundboard, right? Is that what I'm understanding the conversation, or am I just totally out of touch with reality right now? Unless you're the singer. Oh, self-preservation. That's the best. That's the best. Cool stuff. I hope I'm looking at the right thing when I'm trying to look at you guys talking to you. It's still weird for me to think about where I'm looking. Doing the sound for the church when I was back in the day when I was doing that, especially when I first started, I was in a little room upstairs and nobody could even see me. So I could dance a jig or shake my bare butt or whatever I wanted to do in the sound room. But by the time it was all said and done, I was on the main floor with the rest of the congregation, which I loved. I could hear what the sound. I wasn't listening through headphones. I was listening to the sound in the sanctuary, and that made such a huge difference for me. Hey, Gary Hubbs, welcome. Glad to see you. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, that's all behind the scenes, and you don't see it. Everything I do here in this forum, you guys all see, and I want, my automation. I don't want you guys to see stuff like this. And I know I left it this way on purpose, but I'm just going to bring it up just as an example. So if we turn on the Vizio, no, not Vizio. Which one was it? Is it the overhead? Yeah, it's the overhead 2. All right. So if I turn this on and make that the big one, that you can see there. I've got that pretty well covered. Got to get a board, make a table. This is just a 2x12 that I happen to, or 2x10, anyway, that I happen to have that I don't need. That it can house some stuff and be burned and whatnot. This will look different tomorrow. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do today, and I'm not sure honestly. Tomorrow we may be soldering a jack. We may be soldering a jack. And I'm not sure if I'm going to pull strings off and do all that yet. If changing the jack doesn't get rid of the interference, because right now when I touch the plate or any metal on the output part of the jack, it's quiet. Hey, welcome, Tim Thomas. Good to see you. I touch it and it's dead quiet, and then I go, and I'm sure it's just a shitty joint on me struggling to try and get that solder to melt and make a proper piece. Like I said, it's been in and out, and it's missing a piece here and there, and so I just got a new one, and we're going to change it unless the plate doesn't fit. Fill up the holes with a little bit of wood, some CA glue, and we'll let that set up while we're getting the soldering done. Oh, I am getting quite a cable collection. Let me switch this back over now. I'm going to turn off this one. There we go. And then turn off that droid cam because we don't need that on. There we go. All right. So, super duper fun. I want to be able to do that. I don't know what my show is going to be. I just know it's going to be different. I'm still going to have my guitar journey. I still want to do the thing with to set up my amp. I still want to do, demos on practicing. I still want to do my tinkering and my work on the guitar. We get to watch me succeed or fail live. So that'll be cool. And you'll be able to scream at your screen and say, "Stop doing that! Don't touch it! No, that's not gonna work." So we'll have fun. We'll do some stuff. So I'm gonna get out of here and nice. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of MIDI questions, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to the MIDI part. Because first things first. David L., welcome. Yeah, I just came on to do that basically. Make sure everything was working, and so far it seems to be. I have, let's see, if we go to Bedio, see if I know how to do this on a not Wednesday night. Well, I mean, I just said that for the first time, so, we probably actually have another 10 or 15 minutes before I'll actually be finished talking and shut the stream down. As I said, it was just a sound test, but, we got microphones. We can be stereo or not stereo. I haven't played with that yet. That's what this was for, making sure my guitar still sounds came through, because that amplifier does not, I stuck my foot on it, just not thinking about it. I set my foot on it and I set my heel down right on top of the USB connection on the top of the amplifier. And hang on, let me turn, where is it? Turn off the VZO, there it is. Anyway, there it goes again. See what I mean about my train of thought? It's just northbound train, southbound track. Sometimes I get it back and sometimes I don't. But anyway, I got a lot of plans and a lot of things that I want to do. And let's see, Preston, this degree of microcomputer tech junk I acquired over the years. Yeah, and I love tech. We all know this. I absolutely love tech. I mean, let's be realistic here. I have a PC. I have an old iMac. I have a new iPad, 10th gen. I have my S22 Android telephone. I have an Apple iPod Touch, the new one, 256 gig. I mean, I am surrounded by tech. I don't know how to use this tech. And I'm trying to learn how to play the guitar, and I'm trying to do things with other people, like collabs and, sing stuff and play guitar-y things. So it gets pretty crazy. Well, I have the luxury of being able to do that. I have no responsibilities other than me. Once my rent and my food and my bills, phone, that sort of thing, is paid, I don't have to have a savings account. Although I'm not going to lie, now that I've started saving for the car next summer, it's nice having a little bit of money in a savings. That's nice. I feel pretty good about that. So, yeah, and it's a language of love, and so I need to learn to speak it fluently, and put that feeling out there. Hey, Zach. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Yeah, and we're not done yet. I've still got a lot of organization to do. I don't know how permanent this is. I mean, I like the banner look and my hats and blah blah blah. But now that I've changed this for the keyboard slash workspace that I'm going to do, that now covers up that shelf that way, but it makes really good use of the space in my room. This stuff was all leaning against that wall right there. Just leaning there, not doing anything. Now it's over here. Wood, I'm just going to say this. Wood is fucking expensive. Stupid expensive. Plain old plywood. Nothing spectacular because I don't want OSB and I don't want pressboard. To use here to make a tabletop, for lack of a better term. Anyway, get that going in there. Oh, that ain't. Yeah, that's where I started out a couple years ago, David. And if you'd have told me when I decided I was going to try and learn how to play guitar 2 years ago, if you'd have told me that I was going to be doing collabs with people and trying to seriously play songs with people and do stuff like that, like real music, I'd have told you were fucking nuts. I just wanted to learn how to play some chords and, make them twang, twang, twang sounds, and now it's turned into this mess. With now I got pink lights and my pink sash and the blue, and then Star Wars, all the stuff. I know, but yeah, I need like a 2x4, 2x3 ish foot piece of plywood, so that I can just set it on the top of that, and then I have a wooden structure that I can set an entire guitar on, and take my keyboard off, yada yada yada. So I got that. It sounds like a great idea, I mean, it just seems like that should be a thing. And the cheapest is about $30. $30. Find a used gas strut monitor arm for a 65-inch TV. You can adapt it to hold your keyboard. No wood required. Oh, yeah. Easily would hold that weight. That's not a bad idea. And it would be pretty easy to do that. Well, pallets are free, and I probably could get my hands on a lot of pallets, Preston, but I don't have a vehicle. My roommates, no. That her vehicle she would have to drive, and it's very small. Rio 5 or something. It's a cute little car. It runs great, gets good gas mileage. So it does amplify mistakes, David. I will agree with that. But I have both the acoustic and it's really a different world playing an acoustic for the most part. And I'm still unsure if Templeton, my acoustic, is going to get upgraded. I'll have it out here again in the next week. I might have it out tomorrow night. We'll see, because Ibby might be down in pieces, and we may be soldering up that jack tomorrow. We'll see how that goes there, and get that going. So one of those. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yep, I don't want those pallets. See, I was spoiled. I used to be able to get all the pallets I wanted from my work. Auto parts store, we had 18 stores in our group. We bought a lot of stuff. And when our big orders came in for the bulk stuff, bulk filters, bulk oil, bulk chemicals, yada, 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 these came in on 60, 80-foot tractor trailer setups. And they were full of our parts, because we had our own distribution center, sent them all out to the various stores, made a stock order for our store every week, and submitted that to the company so that it came from that first before we ordered it from the DC. Oftentimes we had more in stock than the DC did. And by the way, this is Napa, DC, for the Portland metropolitan area. It's pretty big, but we're bigger. But yeah, I could get free quarter drums, I could get free pallets, I could get free 55-gallon drums, all that. I was spoiled. And I got first pick, so I got all the unbroken stuff. That was pretty cool. And none of them soaked in rat piss. They would usually put them into containers until the container got full. Then they had a guy that came and took as many as he could on his truck and trailer. And then any that were left over that he didn't take, because he actually, I don't know if repaired's the right word, but he would take our pallets and do what needed to be done to them, and then resell them to other people that needed larger quantities of pallets. So he didn't always take the broken ones. No. This is Tuesday. No. You'll get the notification tomorrow, and then I'm gonna follow Preston with the Lame Live right after that. But you know what? We appreciate it. We appreciate it that you would be concerned about missing Preston's show. Thank you. Thank you for being a real human being. That's all I got. I believe Charlie had a moment as well. Yeah, throw that link in there again. The list is still open. And if a bunch of you send in, like 20 songs or 30 songs because you want to hear Preston jam, those will just get moved to the next week. He still plays them. He just plays what he has time to do each show. And then, sometimes he'll do a red eye stream. I believe he did one last night. It's fun stuff. But yeah, Preston, definitely put that link back in there. If you guys want to scroll back through the chat, you can also see it. There it is, right there. So, yeah. Let me see here. If I click on that, and then let me go over here and turn on Bedio. Look at all this. Oh, here, let's turn off the chat box. There. Look at all this. These are all the songs on Preston's list. Uh-oh, there's a 0. Oh, it's a new one. New one. All right. Black Sabbath, here we go. All right, I just requested it. I've added the NIB by Black Sabbath. So that's a new one for Preston. It's in the queue. There's another new one down here, Space Truckin'. He's played that once. I like looking for the zeros, you know, because the zeros are the ones that, you know, he hasn't played. So this column right here is the one I'm most interested in. And I always scan through looking for zeros. But anyway, that's how easy it is. I think you need... There's a way to do it if you don't want to do a Twitch thing. I have a Twitch thing for... I thought I was going to do the whole gaming deal way back 3 years ago. Anyway, and so there it is. I turn off the VZO right there. Some of my tech is the same, but other of my tech is not. Like this is a mess. I have the OBS camera is here, and I gotta go through these scenes and try and make them, I don't know, better. Because now that I've added these other things, some of my previous stuff was well, it was overwritten. It changed from the way it used to be. So okay, there it is. There's that stuff. I don't know how it works. It asked me for something the very first time that I used it. I had to, I don't want to say it was log in necessarily. It asked me for something, a name, an account, or something, and I did that, and then it was easy. After that, I just clicked on it, and it took me right directly into it. So, you'll have to explain it. You know, you can take time on your show to do that, because I frankly would probably tell people. But yeah, you know, it's cool. There's so much cool stuff in there. Right on. Thanks, Preston. So anyway, I'm going to close that down. But yeah, take advantage of that. He leaves it open for you. You're able to actually. You'll have to explain do that. It. Shh. Hey, hey, you're muted. You just shut the hell up right now, mister. It's enough of that. Okay, done. Whew. The nerve of that guy talking right over me. Oh wait, it was me. Anyway, such a fun thing. Mr. Smith, holy mackerel, look at that. I do an impromptu sound test and I'm jacking my jaw around, and then Mr. Smith's walked in here. Why are we stop? I think I'm losing my mind. All right, so if I go here, okay, yeah, that's right. There we go. Yeah, listen to that new one of yours. Well, I don't know how, and then they're posting it up, and it's good stuff. I like to watch it, but there's too goddamn many of you. If you could just slow it down a little bit, just a touch, because then it wouldn't be so bad. I don't want any of you to do that. Keep making the stuff. It's just, it is hard to get around. My week used to go with me doing my things and whatever I wanted to talk about, deciding what few things I did want to put onto my show, and then most of the videos I watch drop on either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and I would spend the weekend catching up. Sunday was the biggest day. That's when most of the people drop their videos. And so I would spend a ton of time watching my friends' music, their new releases, their album releases. Speaking of which, you know, Gary Hubbs does have an album out that you can buy on Bandcamp. And he's got some ridiculously low price on there. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. It's like, I don't know. I'm making this up. Don't hold me to this. It's like $5. for an album. Are you serious? I mean, talk about a ripoff, Gary. You're cutting yourself short. So yeah, I think I paid him 20. And if you want some of Gary's music, then stick around because Gary and I have a thing we talked about. I was kind of waiting for some of the hype on his album to die down, which it has now, and now I want to push him out there again. I want people to see there. People out there. Hetriani's got some new stuff out. Shh, don't tell anybody I'm awesome. What the fuck, Gary? Damn it. You are going to ruin my reputation. My show will be canceled, and I won't be able to monetize anything. Wait, nothing's monetized right now. And that's the way I plan on it staying. What's Zach saying? Ooh, Zach wrote us a book. Alright, in my hometown there was a store called Millwork. Inside they sold a lot of tools and stuff. And outside in the back was lumberyard. In the back fence there was a hole. And then he's going to continue. Alright, I'm enjoying this. I love stories. Sure there was hype. Hippie did a whole show. A beginning. Mike, I heard talking about for like sound and Reaper for mixing for, but because here's the best advice that I can give as far as mic hacks go. And by hacks, I presume that you mean techniques for making it work better. So yeah, there's that. But hold that thought. Coming back from that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to build for it, especially if there's the blackberry bushes along the fence line. No, I'm a hack. The only reason I have any kind of good sound at all is because of people like Marshall showing me how to do this and helping me walk through software differences and things like that. But yeah, I'm going to be here in the next Jewish weeks. If you got some time to wait, I am going to be hooking up my. It's behind the Preston's painting there, but it's a USB 96. I'm going to be hooking that up to my old 2012 iMac and going through setting up a microphone through that sound interface, and it's pretty similar to this one, but I'll do that on live stream, and that way you can kind of see what I do and how I set it up. I don't know what mixer you're using, but whether you're using Reaper or Logic Pro or I don't care, Cakewalk, they all work basically the same. And that one will be completely different than this setup anyway as far as software things go. The only thing that's going to be the same is the amplifier sim that I'm using. I will be installing Reaper, Reaper of course, but I'll also be installing Archetype Nolly and Archetype Rebea, and I can use. I have to install iLock as well. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. As long as I don't use Reaper at the same time, I can use it on multiple computers. It doesn't care. And I think that amp sims work the same. I think I can use them as long as I haven't got them open in different apps. I don't know. They may not be there. Right on. Thank you, Gary. Awesome. Yes. Mr. Smith is a rock and roll god. I'm telling you. Every time he does a new thing, impresses the shit out of me. First he did drums, blew me away with his beats. That was really cool. He had a few different things that he did, and then the next thing I saw was him doing a guitar riff and a bass riff on a collab. JDL? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was fantastic and awesome. And then, just this week, he sang like a freaking bird. This guy has got a voice. So he's a musician. He's a singer. He can probably dance too. I don't know. But man, if you're not subbed up or you're not checking out Mr. Smith, things are happening, and they're good things. And now we'll do the Christmas songs tomorrow, Zach, because I think I'm going to do a couple long in there. So yeah, shoot me those through, and I'm thinking about I might. You're very welcome, Mr. Smith. I will be playing that. Collab. Hey, welcome, Jack. Welcome, Jack. See how this goes, David? You were worried about me getting off there, and then I start talking more, and yeah, it's and I don't even have an agenda tonight. I thought I was hungry, but I'm not hungry, so I'm not eating. I do have snack that I made. This a honey oat granola from Red Mill. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Well, I doctor mine up, make my own trail mix. I have the Bob's Red Mill honey granola, and then I mix in some Planters, dry roasted honey something another. I don't know. It's got words. Peanuts. I put them in here, and then I got a new dried fruit, something I never tried before. It is this stuff. It's from the company is called UPick, and these are Inca berries, just dried Inca berries. I've never heard of an Inca berry before, so I love raisins and dried apricots and peaches, and I like dried fruits. I like fresh fruits too, but I like dried fruits. And as long as I eat them in normal amounts, I can have them on my type 2 diabetic diet. So these are all natural. They don't have no extra ingredients in them. The Inca berries contain Inca berries. The peanuts contain peanuts and honey and whatever the salt stuff is. And then, the oat is an oat, and it's really good. But the Inca berries are very interesting. They are somewhat tart, but they're not. It's not like sour grape atom bomb thing, jawbreaker that the kids go after. It's more like a heavy sweet tart. So it's Valerie Bott? What is Valerie Bott? My goodness, hello. I did not see you come in. I feel terrible. I'll give you a wrench, because now it's time for you to have a wrench. Everybody gets a wrench in here, Valerie. So if you want to promote your channel, you want to put in a link to a song you're doing or a collab or whatever, I don't care. You now have a wrench and you can do all that. Every so often I will go through and I will unmod everybody and then remod everybody as they come back in. And in and out. It just gets rid of people that stopped coming, looky-loos that are there. So fun stuff. Yeah. So anyway, you guys are looking at some of the new set. I still have a lot of work to do. There's so much stuff to do. I've got shelves to put up. I've got clocks to put up, and well, I got to fix both of them now because they both quit working, and one's got a little piece snapped out of it. I think you guys will like that one. I'm not going to tell you about it because I'm going to do a repair video on it. That's how when you get introduced to it, and then we'll hang it up on the wall. So it should be fun. Yeah, I have plans. Like I said, we're gonna do the professional amateur thing, or I'm gonna do repairs live, and I don't know how to do any of this stuff. So just so that we're clear, when I'm working on my guitar, most of the stuff I'm doing is the first time I've ever done it. when we do the setup on the Ibanez, which, by the way, June 2005. I know I've talked about that before, it being the early of the RG. This RG is the early 2005, so this is in the first run of them. It is Indonesian made, but I don't give a shit where it's made. It's an RG2 EX2, and man, it's a neato guitar. I love it. And long term, we're gonna be doing some fun stuff with that guitar. I am going to get it working as well as it can get working now. First, we're going to try redoing these grounds. I'm going to make sure the ground is connected to the bridge. We'll make sure that I've got the piece soldered in there, and it will all that. Right on. That'll be cool, Preston. Great to see you too, Valerie. I am super glad to see you in my chat. My chat is very special to me. I love my chat. So anyway, welcome and thank you for swinging by. Tonight's not going to be any real music or anything. I did play a few notes earlier, but anyway, long term on that guitar is once we get the grounds done and it stops making the noise, because I know it's a ground. I absolutely know it's a ground. I can touch it with my finger and it quits. So I'm going to do the output jack first, because that's the most recent thing they've been messed with, and I know the wires are short, and I know that it was a really, really tough solder because I was trying to do it with a 30-watt soldering iron. Now we've got that remedied with the new 60-watt with the adjustable. Goes from, I don't know, I want to say 360 degrees to like 890, a lot. More than enough to do anything I'll ever need to do. And probably capable of more than I will ever know how to do with it. But yeah, we'll have that, and I'm going to get those things taken care of, so that's fixed. And then, long term, I want to put one of the Floyd Rose, what's it called? I know I've talked about these before. If I can find it. Anyway, it's a flat one. It's HX series or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but anyway, no routing. Of course, you got to mount the trim, so there's going to be some hole filling and some others out of there, because it has a Tune-O-Matic bridge and those little funky saddles, so it's going to be way different. But anyway, I'm going to put a Floyd Rose on it, and going to do that stuff. It'll be cool. And then the other things I have to fix and that sort of thing. We're going to have a lot of fun. Well, Valerie, I was talking about that earlier, and this little soldering iron right here, I got it from the jungle store. It's, see if I can get that. Yeah, it's not going to want to focus on it. It's going to try and focus on my face. Anyway, temperature adjustable, display in Celsius or Fahrenheit. Came with 10 different types of tips. It's relatively small, and I'm actually impressed. Came with a solder sucker. It warms from cold, which it is now. If I turn that on, the little blue doohickey right there, it would go from 0 room ambient to temperature, which right now is 630-ish, I think. Anyway, takes about 35 seconds for it to warm up. And it was $22. Stand, all that stuff. I think the Floyd's going to be cool. I like the idea of the Floyd a lot better than many of these other trims. Now, Marshall's got Ruby set up super sweet. Really super stable, stays in tune. Even if it's not exactly in tune, usually just a couple of tweaks will make it be okay. You can get it back in, and if not, then maybe it's time to fucking tune it. But I don't tune Ruby very much. But with the whole Floyd Rose system, that's a different thing. But I don't have to modify the body. I just have to fill some holes and drill some new ones. Well, I don't care about that. This guitar is never going to be a collector's item. And it is what it is. But I also want to put auto trim locking tuners on it. I love locking tuners. I have those on Ruby, and I'm going to upgrade everything to locking tuners. It's just the way it needs to be. And I want to put a Graphtec nut on it. Just upgrades, the Floyd Rose, the thing that it should be fun, and it should be a really nice guitar. The neck's in great shape on that one. I've already checked that. I know it's flat, and got the truss all adjusted. I am going to put the 46, the 9 to 42s. Yeah, 9 to 42s Super Slinkies on there. I'm not going to put the 8s on it yet. 8s will go on it next time. Because I'm wanting to be able to use it and have it be the way I want it, not worry about setup changing. We're just going to not change the gauge of the strings yet. So it should be fun. It'll be interesting. You guys can point and laugh. And pairing strat. Yeah, that's another thing we might do tomorrow. It depends on what mood Ruby's in. If she's in a bad mood and she's being persnickety on the volume knob where it's doing the dirt thing, that lovely sound, then I'm going to try and sneak up her skirt and spray under the pick guard with the cleaner stuff. So yeah, I want to go to those 8s. I think they're going to be fun, but right now I want to get the guitar working properly. So yeah, pretty exciting. All the cool kids are here. I mean, we got Justin, we got David. Let's do a quick roll call. I mean, I've been jacking my jaw now for however the hell long I've been on here. If you want me to say your name, now's a good time to speak up, because I'm going to run through the participants list and it'll make you pop up here. Looks like David L., Gary Hubbs, Jack Flash, Mr. Smith, Charlie Gabaldon is out there somewhere, Zach Thong is out there, Preston Smith's music is out there, Valerie Bott is out there. Thank you so much for being here. Preston Smith, I think, is out there. Jam Pro Sound is out there somewhere. I saw him, Justin. I saw him. He was talking stuff, mad things. So, like I said, I know that Zach Thong's out there too. So, oh yeah, look, Dwight's still hanging in there, and Gary Hubbs. I think I said Gary Hubbs. But yeah, super deal. I'm super stoked to have you guys all in here. And Mr. Smith is out there. Thank you very much, Dwight. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's super to see all you people hanging out in here, especially for an unscheduled chat. I just wanted to make sure that my microphone's working. I'm excited about the possibilities. With being able to do the microphone thing, learning how to do stereo stuff, or just whatever the hell I want to do. I just have so many more options. As we go through and continue upgrading my Bedio, we're going to be changing the 4i4 out for a 18i20 because I am, other than MIDI in-outs, I have used every orifice on my 4i4. And I thought I had a lot of when I purchased the Scarlett, I thought I had a lot of things, like a lot of inputs and outputs, and it's that thing. And nope, 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 nope. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What kind of pedal should I get, Valerie? As long as you popped in tonight, you're hanging out. You seem to be a bit of an expert when it comes to pedals since you build them. I'm wondering. I have a wah pedal. It's a BB. It's a Behringer BB something. BB. It might say wah, but I don't think. Anyway, so I got that, which is really cool. It's optical on the wow, so there's not that much to go wrong with it. So it's like the wheel on your mouse. Whoops. It's like the wheel on your mouse. It's if I could see. Let me do this. I think. Oh yeah, let's let's see what we can change here. If I put this a little bit out, yeah, that works pretty good. Okay, now I can see me and what I'm doing. There it is. So as you can see, I have a Corsair. It's a 15 button side button mouse, programmable, yada yada yada. That's my gamer shit. I also have this monstrosity right here. And of course, all mechanical keys on the keyboard stuff. I believe these are Cherry and the Logitech 610, and the equivalent of Cherry in the whatever the Palm thing's called. I use them both for. I use it all for gaming. That's what all that stuff is for. Although now that I'm doing music, I understand there are probably some automation things that I could do. Yes, every orifice, Mr. Smith, and I'm looking for even more orifices. If anybody out there comes across smoking good guy deal on a Gen 2, I'm looking for a Gen 2 18i20. I'm a buyer for one that works and it's in decent shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't need a show piece. I just need one that functions. And then I'll be able to hook up my other microphone. I'll be able to do different things with amplifiers, microphones, my amp sims, things like that. I'm Sujet. Bat distortion, pretty heavy but not noisy. Oh yeah, my face needs to be on there. Yeah, get your screenshots now. Anyway, Vivian's still hanging out there too. I forgot about you, Vivian. Sorry. You did make me smile today, though. I saw your post in the community section. That was awesome. Really enjoyed that. You get your hair cut and getting all feeling good about yourself. That's awesome. Done and done. What are we doing? But are you doing screenshots? Did you take screenshots of me, Valerie? That's naughty. I'm gonna have a chat with your SO. Yeah, with your partner. We're gonna chat. I don't know who they are, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna talk to them anyway. Oh, sweet, Zach. Right on. You get the new laptop. So does that mean you're a step closer to doing the with your guitar stuff and maybe doing a little Smith? And Valerie, the distortion pedal there that you're talking about. I'm gonna have to go look at your page probably to see. I don't know. I know I love tech, but I'm stupid. I don't know what the bat distortion. I know what distortion is. It's an overdrive pedal. There's a bazillion different things and stuff out there, but I don't. The bat. What is bat? Is that a specific kind of distortion? All right. Now I know to behave myself when Valerie's in the room. She's taking pictures of me. She's probably gonna blackmail me on the internet. Oh, cool. Interesting. Now you build these things, right? I mean, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that I wanted one of these bat distortion pedals as my next pedal. How would I approach you for that? Do I get you on a website and tell you I want this, and then we talk price and negotiate, and I want to pay you more and you won't let me, and that kind of stuff. It's normal things when you negotiate. So yeah, I'm new to pedals, and I'm liking my pedals. I like my trim. I like my wah pedal. They're fun to play with, and I do have to admit that Francis and the others were right. When I first got the pedal, they told me you have to make the wow with your mouth. That's what they told me. So you get a wow, wow, wow. You're not making the sound. You don't have the Peter Frampton doohickey in your mouth. But if you make the shape with your mouth, this will be so much better. It makes the wow sound better. It changes your timing. It's freaking weird. I feel stupid doing it, but it doesn't matter if I'm just doing a quick wow, 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 or if I'm trying to make something, wow, and do something long, and man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, so, yeah, yep. So, Valerie, I think we need to chat. I don't know exactly, I don't expect you to tell me all that stuff I just asked right now. I am an amateur. I am a professional amateur. We just talked about that. So, doubles the wah goodness. Okay, I'll shoot you an email, Valerie. That's cool. I'm excited now. We can just chat about some things, do with pedals, and I can do unboxing, and I know I thought about doing an unboxing, but I'm really not that guy. Getting close to that. Cool. Right on. So that's part of the deal. Right on. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do, Zach. It's very exciting. I'm always excited about anybody doing anything with music. Whether they're just a little fish in the sea, or somebody like pro level, like Justin and Marshall and people like that, Tim, Valerie, professional musicians. They do gigs and people pay them because they're good at what they do. Unlike me, they don't pay me to know which end of the guitar to strum. I do too, but I can understand why they don't. It complicates everything else. You're very welcome. You are very welcome, Vivian. I look forward to your community posts. I just want to say that out loud. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to some Zach Thong music. But yeah, I'm all about music. I'm all about helping people get into music. I'm that guy that if I'm in the music store and some kid's like, I'm only $10 away, Mom. I got all that other saved up, yada yada yada. Really? Huh. Okay. I had to giggle at myself for doing the as I was playing and doing the wow pedal. So do you say sing my solos? It'll be better. I mean, I'm actually working on trying to do something structured, not just, it'll be improv, but I'm going to try and do some repetitive phrasing and some things like that. I've been kind of messing around with that. And because I'm all new to this. Now, I'll be able to do some things more quickly musically now that I have the MIDI keyboard hooked up, because I just need to practice. I do know how to play piano. I can read music. So that's why I got the 61 key. I just don't have room for an 88 for a full 88 key MIDI board. The 49 is too short. It just cramps me up. That 2.5 octaves, 3 octaves just doesn't work for me. Oh, the Maple Leafs won. Very nice, very nice. See, there's some upsets in the wings in some of the hockey games out there. I'm not a huge hockey fan. I'm a football guy, American football. I do watch a little bit of soccer. I don't watch basketball or baseball unless I go to the game because they're boring as hell on TV. Basketball is not as bad on TV as baseball. Baseball on TV, that's fucking boring. But I mean, you've all heard the joke. I went to a fight one night, and a hockey game broke out. Yeah, so it's super. I used to go see the Winterhawks in Portland all the time when I was a kid because it was literally they did it at the Memorial Coliseum. The games were like, oh god, they were cheap. I want to say it cost like $3. This was in the 70s. It cost like $3 to go to the game, have a hot dog, and whatever. It was the full meal deal. For $3 or $4, I got to go to watch the hockey game. And man, I'm telling you that was so much fun. I enjoyed that. And then I kind of grew up, got into cars, blah, 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 got away from the hockey thing. And now I'm kind of wishing I'd have paid a little more attention. But generally speaking, I just watch football. That's pretty much dead now. We got Super Bowl coming up, and that's about it. And then what is there? The bowl, the Pasadena Bowl or the Rose, whatever. It's some bowl game. Pro Bowl. There it is. The Pro Bowl. The other ones were the college ones. I don't watch a lot of college ball. I watch high school ball because there's not. Kids are just. All right, Het. Thanks, man. I appreciate you hanging out, dude. That's awesome to see you in here. Appreciate you coming in. Sorry there wasn't really any music tonight. It kind of wasn't the gist of this. It's just me jacking my jaw now. So, that's a lot of cans. 108 cans sounds like work. Oh man. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the way things are going. I'm not stoked about that right there. That's gonna drive me crazy. It'll probably be even more pronounced tomorrow night when I go live. Because there's a good chance that I won't leave it alone like I'm supposed to, and it'll be even more irritated than it is right now. I did put some medicine on it, so we'll see if maybe that'll help take some of the itch out of it. I don't get zits that pop. I get a few blackheads, and most of those are on my nose. But anyway, mine, like this, they don't fill up with oil. I mean, they don't fill up. They don't come to a head. They just have this kind of clear, oily liquid in them. And if I mess with them, because they itch, I never get anything out of them except just little bits of moisture, and then they itch more, and it turns into a big sore. And the ones I got from my surgery, my drain tube holes in my chest from my bypass surgery, that's even weirder. Those that when you have open heart surgery, you got stuff in here that's been cut and broken, and it bleeds, and you got to have a place for that blood to go. So they leave down here, right about this area, just below your boobs. They put in a couple of drains here, and those will stay in for the first probably 3 to 5 days. Probably depends on that. How well you're healing and that sort of thing. But anyway, when I got done with the other part of it, and it was time for the tubes to come out, this is about day 8 or 9 in the heart unit, they took those tubes out, and then they started healing over, and now they're not 100% healed. I am. Let's see, the triple bypass was 2013, so I'm almost 10 years from my bypass surgery. And they will still, and they're in the exact spots that the tubes were, they will, I'm going to say, turn into kind of an acne kind of thing, but it doesn't matter if I leave them alone or not. If I leave these alone, they'll be all right. But these that were from the drain tubes, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I leave them alone, if I scratch at them, or they still will get to a point where they turn into dry skin. They open, the skin peels off, and then they're an open sore for a couple of weeks. And I got to put Neosporin on them and little dot band-aids. It's a pain in the ass. I don't know what the hell that is, but they just never healed up right. At least not in my opinion, because I didn't have any holes that leaked like that before. So I just blame it on my body because, I'm old. So it is what it is. Anyway, there's plenty more to come. I really am going to get out of here. And I am going to be here tomorrow night. I'll be out here hanging with Preston. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Justin's interested in a slow 100. Whatever the hell that is. So, she probably does. She's a pretty smart lady. I don't know. I'm going to email her. Actually going to email her as soon as I finish this stream. I know who it was meant for. I'm just being a shit, Justin. So yeah, I'm gonna be sending her an email and finding out about that bat distortion pedal, seeing if that's going to be my next pedal. I'm not sure what my next pedal is going to be, so I need to speak with professional and figure it out. So that's how we're going to do that. I'm going to shoot her an email and figure out Soldondo's distortion sound. Cool. Oh, look at that. See? Right there. Cool. Super sweet about that. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and hanging with me while I tested my sound. This is all still going to change a lot. It's already so much different than I envisioned it before I started doing this. Yeah, anyway, we'll fix some things and do some things and make some guitar sounds, and we'll have some fun. Don't forget about Preston's Live tomorrow night. I got my notifications turned on, and don't forget about my live right after it. Preston's link is in here. To his request page, if you want to go try and request. He's still asking for requests. And then tomorrow night we'll see what kind of music we hear and what kind of things we do. So I'm looking forward to having a great looking forward to having a great live stream tomorrow night. Lame Live. There it is. Good night, David L. And I am very excited about music. So as long as you want to stick around and hear me be excited about music, I am happy to be excited about music. Mr. Smith, I'm looking forward to new stuff from you. There's a good possibility I'm going to play some of your stuff tomorrow night on my show. Valerie, thank you. I will be in touch. We'll see what the pedal's going to be. James, thanks a lot for hanging out and for being open to helping me. We'll do some stuff. Zach, you take care. Preston, you too. Justin, I'm going to shoot you an email too in the next day or so. I have an idea, and it might give you something to do and something for me to learn and some cool stuff to have. All right. Gary Hubbs probably be talking about his album, because we gotta get that thing out there. Thank you very much, Dwight. I appreciate you hanging out. Lars Guitars, I forgot you were there. Sorry about that. And yes, I will be emailing you, and we'll figure some stuff out. Thank you, everyone. And I'm gonna take my messy hair and go do some. I'm still not hungry, but I got snacks. Oh, I feel so much like Lori right now. Yeah, I'll be in touch, Valerie. I will be in touch, Justin. Thank you so much. And rock on and have fun. Do all the things that I would do because that's pretty awesome. So, say your goodbyes in chat, and I'll see you tomorrow night. My stream is right after Preston's is 6 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific time. There it is. I'm trying to be helpful. There it is, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then mine's right after his at Well, it turns out to be 8 p.m. Pacific. Anyway, have fun all. Take care. Rock on.